Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's your boy Reactee, and today we are watching 5 scary videos that still haunt the internet from Silent Nightmare. So let's see what this one's about.
On December 6th, 2025, a woman named Marisa captured something truly disturbing after rushing home late one evening. Only a few weeks earlier, Marisa had moved into a townhouse in Baldwinsville, New York, with her girlfriend. Almost immediately after settling in, strange things began happening inside the home. That night, Marisa's sister was visiting. Marisa went out to eat with her girlfriend and a friend, while her sister chose to stay behind alone at the house. For a short while, everything seemed normal. She sat scrolling through TikTok until something happened that terrified her enough to call Marisa and demand she come home immediately.
Oh my god. What? Stop! Relax! What?
There's a fucking kid upstairs, I'm not joking.
What do you mean?
I was down there with Dad, you can see my camera, there's like, I heard it twice.
Wait, what?
I kept laughing.
Okay, relax.
I really looked back, I ignored it, then it happened again, and I got up and started freaking out. You can see my camera.
Okay, relax. I just left them here at the store.
No, there's a kid upstairs laughing, that's why I asked him brought by it there.
Upstairs?
Yes, it sounded just like a kid, like a high-pitched voice. Twice. You literally see me look at the thing twice. And I thought it was TV, but it wasn't.
Why it's not here? Oh my, dude, I just rushed and left them there.
When Marisa arrived, she could hear her sister panicking. She began recording as soon as she walked inside.
Okay, I don't think it's fake considering her sister's on the verge of tears. So not likely fake. Now, could it be an anomaly from sound? The neighbor's kid, something like that. Who knows? But even in her recording, you could hear a kid laughing and a kid talking. And she didn't seem to react to it. So she didn't hear it, but the video recording picked it up. Not good.
At the time, none of them noticed it, but later, viewers pointed out something chilling. In the background of the video, a faint child's voice can be heard. It sounds like a kid laughing. This immediately raised alarms. Marie?
Okay, so I wasn't crazy, and she didn't hear it until after she posted it and someone else told her it was there.
Marisa had only just moved in and lived there solely with her girlfriend. There were no children in the home, no neighbors inside, no explanation. Despite her sister's fear, Marisa decided to investigate. They searched upstairs, but found nothing out of the ordinary. Still uneasy, Marisa turned her attention to the attic. She taped her phone to a broomstick and slowly raised it through the opening. What the camera revealed was horrifying.
You good?
Oh, she's gonna move back.
Oh, she does.
There you go. You gonna grab it? Which my phone didn't drop up there.
Okay, so she has it on a stick or something, broomstick. And she has it recording and into the attic. So she's not seeing all this directly. Once she pulls it down, she'll see whatever it recorded, but that's scary if something actually happens.
Let's go get it. I'm just gonna show you because it's 6 old. It's a whole other mission to get my phone out, I'm telling you right now. So I'm not leaving my phone up there. Right though, because I see. Oh, I should have started.
I'm just gonna spin it.
Yeah, just spin it around. Just go try to go as slow as you can. Look either downstairs or upstairs, so I don't.
Oh, what the fuck? There's like one of the wooden. One of the wooden like posts holding the ceiling up. All of them. The ones going across like this at the angle, they're all charred. They're burnt.
Yeah, those are burnt. This house was in a fire at some point, and clearly they didn't know about it.
Like to have like their charcoal. Really? Yeah, just those holding the ceiling up. Like there was like a fire.
As the phone pans across the attic, what appears to be a drop of blood can be seen above. Then, as the camera turns toward a gray box, a pale, unsettling face becomes visible, either inside it or reflected back. Just seconds later, it vanishes completely as the camera finishes rotating and returns to the same spot.
Okay, I didn't notice the face, and I don't know what they did to stain the inside of this roof or to treat it, but that might not be blood. It might be some sort of wood treatment. But these boards, these beams in the joists, in the ceiling joists, they look like they've been in a fire. That is crazy. Wow.
Many viewers also noticed something else: dark marks on the wooden beams that resemble burn damage, as if the attic had once been on fire. This discovery led Marissa to do some research, where she learned the house was built in 1886, a detail that only deepened the mystery. On another occasion, something unexplained occurred that caused a serious argument between Marissa and her girlfriend. Shaken by the tension and the ongoing events, Marissa decided to explore the basement. That's when she noticed something disturbing.
What is that? Why is there a wood piece covering a wood piece in this creepy?
That may be the well. A lot of old houses have the well underneath the house. A, to keep it from freezing, and B, for easier access. A lot of old houses, once they invented the pressure pumps to pump the water out of the ground and into the house, move the well away from the house. And I think code now says it has to be 10 to 15 feet from the house at least. I can't remember what it is. So a lot of the old wells got boarded up and paved over or things of that nature. And a new well was dug. But that could be that. That could be the old well covering. So a lot of places did that.
A plank of wood appeared to be covering another large piece beneath it, suggesting the possibility of a hidden floor. Even stranger, during this recording, her phone's auto captions began picking up voices, multiple voices, in different languages. After her sister translated them, the meaning left them unsettled.
Translate to that, and it says, the most important thing is this. Now it gets creepier, and we translated it, and it went to this. And we looked up what that means. A gender-neutral name of African origin meaning second born of twins. Then we went to this one, and it says break up. Do you guys remember me telling you the spirit that made the sexual moaning upstairs, and my girlfriend thought I was cheating on her at 12:30 at night? It made us fight. I have chills, bro.
Marissa believes whatever is in the house is trying to drive them apart, or worse. Between the voices, the attic footage, and what was discovered in the basement,
I was wondering about that because the captions kept changing. So I was wondering what was going on, where this video came from. But yeah, the wood covering the wood is probably a secondary cover for an old well. I don't know why the captioning feature on her video started captioning stuff in different languages. That's weird. Really creepy. And there's a moaning ghost in their house as well. That's odd. But okay.
Marissa and her sister are convinced this isn't a coincidence. The question now is what's really hiding inside that house, beneath the floorboards and above the ceiling. And for now, that mystery remains unanswered. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. If we hit 100,000 subscribers, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. It was late one night in the Philippines, just around midnight, when Gian and his entire family were left completely terrified.
Okay, we saw this one before. It is really weird. Like, every window on one side of this guy's house, well, you'll see.
The fear is obvious. His wife can be seen clutching their child tightly, clearly shaken by what's happening. The family had been spending a quiet night together when a sudden, loud, aggressive noise erupted from outside their home. At first, Gian assumed someone might be causing trouble outside. Thinking it could be a person, he grabbed his phone and went to check. What he captured instead left him deeply unsettled.
As you can see, the windows are vibrating violently, all on their own, for no apparent reason. Like, if it was some sort of pressure wave or earthquake, you think the rest of the house would shake, not just the window. But it's just the windows in that room for some reason.
As he steps closer, he notices one of the windows shaking violently, even though there's no one there, no wind, no visible cause. Disturbed by what he's seeing, Gian retreats back inside. After a short while, the movement stops. But it doesn't end there.
Oh, wait down. What's that?
It also seems to get more violent the closer he gets to it, which is really strange.
Wala gid lagi. Tawa. Oh, gawas na to ah. Gawas na ko. Wag gid. Atay ba ni?
And it seems to go on for quite a while, which is really strange. I mean, how is this even possible? I like how he keeps leaving his door open. That's strange. But yeah, this whole video is weird. The first time we saw it, it was super weird. I don't like it.
Not long afterward, the rattling starts again. This time, it's even clearer. From inside the house, the curtains and windows can be seen shaking aggressively. Gian goes back outside, and that's when things become even stranger. It's not just one window. His bedroom window is moving. His living room window is moving. In fact, every window around the house appears to be shaking at the same time. According to Gian, this didn't happen just once. The events repeated themselves over several nights. The situation became so unsettling that it even caught the attention of KMJS, a popular television news program in the Philippines, who reached out to him about the footage. So, what was causing the windows to shake all at once? A natural explanation, or something far more disturbing. On December 7th, 2025, a father named Stephen uploaded a piece of security footage that immediately unsettled viewers. The camera was positioned inside his bedroom, a room his young daughter often played in alone. But after what was captured on this recording, Stephen says his entire family began avoiding the room altogether. According to Stephen, he was completely alone when he noticed something strange. The bedroom door began to move on its own. It didn't swing naturally either. Instead, it opened in short, stuttering motions, pausing as if something were hesitating before suddenly closing shut. But just before the door slammed closed, the lights turned off. What makes this moment especially disturbing is that the camera doesn't just record the sound of the lights going out, it captures the switch being flipped. Stephen insists there was no one standing near the doorway. No draft, no explanation.
The way that door was moving, that wasn't going to be a draft anyway. If it was a draft, it would have gradually just eased open. I mean, it could have been gusts of wind from somewhere, like a whoosh, and then it pushes the door open a little, and a whoosh, and then it pushes the door open a little bit more. The light switch, if it's an older house as it appears, could be a breaker issue. Like I've seen breakers get tripped and the light switches all flick down for a safety precaution, but I've never seen the light switch never seen the light switch itself do that. That was incredibly unnatural looking.
No one touched the switch, then what did? After seeing this footage, it's easy to understand why Stephen no longer feels comfortable being alone in that room. But this wasn't the first strange incident caught on camera. In an earlier video filmed one night while Stephen was playing with his daughter, something subtle went unnoticed at first. Watching the footage back later, Stephen spotted it.
Yeah. Okay. That one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! Yeah!
A single slat in the window blinds lifting up for just a split.
I can't get it. It's too fast. But yeah, it looked like somebody was peeking through the window blind. That's just weird.
Second, before snapping shut again. Only one slat moved, and only briefly, as if something or someone was peeking inside That alone would be unsettling, but there's a crucial detail. The bedroom is on the second floor. According to Stephen, there's no possible way anyone could reach the window from outside. And that's what makes everything even more disturbing.
Yeah, that was not an outside peek. That was a outside look or inside looking out peek. Something looked outside. It didn't look in. It would have been easier if from the other side to push it down rather than up, because of the way the curtains are, or these blinds. These aluminum blinds are like that. Because it's easier to push them up on the inside and push them down from the outside. That I know for sure, because we had those at our house. But now we just got curtains.
Yay! Yeah! You want the small one?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh.
This is too
Sorry. It's too small.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. No, I'm...
So it does it twice? That one was up longer too.
almost... I mean, you hit SpongeBob, though. Yay! Last one.
Stephen admits he has no explanation for what was at the window or what shut off the lights in the later video. All he knows is that since then, he and his family have experienced multiple unsettling moments tied to this room. Strange feelings, unexplained noises, a constant sense of being watched. So far, no new footage has surfaced. Like many recordings before it, Stephen's videos offer no clear answers, only a chilling mystery that remains unsolved. A woman named Natalie shared a deeply unsettling piece of CCTV footage captured late one evening inside her child's bedroom. At the time, the child's father was sitting in the room with them, watching TV while scrolling on his phone. Everything seemed normal until something inexplicable happened.
Baby? What's Baby what? No. I'm not. Can't go see what is that. And then he'll come back very soon.
We've seen this before too. I didn't remember it until just now. I don't think either of them heard the voice. I think that was just on the recording. And the thing falling off the table was kind of weird, but look how cluttered that space is. It could have been fallen for any reason.
This is my name. This is my name.
Without warning, an object suddenly falls from the TV stand. A small Ziploc bag that had been sitting there drops to the floor on its own, instantly drawing both of their attention. Confused, the child steps forward to pick it up. That's when things take a terrifying turn. As the bag is lifted, a strange female voice can be heard in the background. At first, it sounds like heavy breathing, then a whisper, something that resembles the word hi, or possibly mine. The voice is faint, but unmistakable. What makes this incident even more disturbing, and the reason Natalie decided to share the footage online, is what they discovered next. Inside the Ziploc bag was a post-it note with the child's name written on it. None of them recognized the note. Natalie, the father, and the child all insist they never wrote it and had no idea it was even there. The discovery left the family shaken. Given the voice heard in the recording, Natalie began to fear something far more sinister.
Well, they're going over one story. I don't know what this is. Yeah, but that was a little weird, especially if no one knows what where the note came from with the kid's name on it. That is really weird.
Sister was responsible, possibly even something she describes as witch-like in nature. Some viewers offered a different theory. They pointed out that the black TV screen may have been acting like a mirror, positioned directly across from another reflective surface. possibly creating something unnatural or triggering the activity. But this wasn't the only strange incident the family had experienced. On yet another occasion, the indoor camera detected a person inside the child's room when no one was there. The footage shows a single orb of light rising near the bed, slowly growing in size before repeating the same movements again and again around the room. Natalie?
That looked more like dust to me. The way it didn't change direction or went straight up and went straight back down. It didn't seem to go all over the room, but that's just from what we saw of the video.
Lee and her family believe all of these events are connected, pointing to a presence that doesn't belong in their home. But until more evidence comes to light, this disturbing case remains an unsolved mystery. The Santa Maria Inn was built in 1917.
I'm not sure if we've seen this one, but we've seen a lot of Santa Maria Inn videos. Hopefully it's something new.
And is considered one of the oldest hotels in California. Over the years, it has also earned a reputation for being extremely haunted. A woman named Martha was staying...
Okay, we saw this one last week. Yeah, this poor dog.
At the Santa Maria Inn with her husband and their dog, Oreo. One day, as they were walking down one of the hotel's hallways, they noticed Oreo suddenly begin acting strangely.
Looking at the bench. Oreo's freaking out, guys. And there's somebody sitting there. He doesn't want to go by it. That's all right. Come on. Come on.
I'm sure if you've watched this channel before and you did see this one last week, you heard the voice there. It sounded like it said "come back" twice, which is really strange. And they don't hear it while they're there. They hear it when they go to view the recording again, which is really, really strange. But as I said last week, both that bench that looks kind of like a pew and all this furniture on the other side all look like something that came out of a church. So you wouldn't think those would get haunted, possessed, whatever. But old churches tend to have things like that around that just don't feel right. There's a church near here where there's a pew I avoid at all costs if I have to go there. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right to me.
That was crazy.
Sensing something was off, Martha decided to start recording. The dog appeared frightened and refused to go anywhere near a bench positioned along the hallway. Oreo would pull back, hesitate, and show clear signs of distress, as if something unseen was keeping him from moving forward. But what made the situation far more unsettling was what they discovered later. When they played the recording back, they noticed something chilling.
That's all right. Come on.
At the exact moment Oreo refuses to approach the bench, a disembodied voice can be heard, quietly saying, "Come back." Martha believes her dog was reacting to something unseen, something lingering in the hotel that humans couldn't sense. Whether Oreo detected a presence or the voice was something else entirely is up for debate. But moments like this are exactly why the Santa Maria Inn continues to be known as one of California's most haunted hotels.
All right, and that was another Fright Night Friday video from Silent Nightmare. Again, most of those we saw before, a couple we didn't. And the ones that we didn't were really weird. But yeah, if you enjoyed this content, drop a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. It's free, helps out the channel. And I will catch you next week for another Fright Night Friday. Bye-bye.